some people, like teenagers, for instance, could just be hanging around on the streets, nothing to do, like get into trouble. But it's like they're like coming. Well, Joe's rounded up some people, not off the streets exactly, but it's like we've been in the newspaper, like to get more people into the dance school.
In you're out, you're up and you're down. You're wrong when you're right. You're black and it's white. We fight, we break up, we kiss, we make up.
So many people will say to you, I can't sing, I can't do this, I can't do that, the other, but it's not true. Everybody can sing or has a voice, and this is what interests me about this project, because it was all about finding their voice and their community's voice and their area's voice and bringing all that together.
Sing out, raise your voices. Sing out, raise your voices.
The original ideas the kids were putting across to Bill when he was saying, tell us about where you live, they were like, oh, it's rubbish, we hate Southport, we don't like being here. And then, which is quite worrying when you're being part of a piece with other areas of the Northwest and you want to promote a positive image of your area. But this rap that I think it's Charlotte wrote is really, really positive. It's all about how Southport's really cool and talks about the Northwest and talks about how she likes hanging out with her mates and the more positive aspects of the area.
Because we're all working in a group, and basically when we write music, we write it ourselves.
Whenever we create something with them or start something with them, it's always within consultation. And then like things like this rap that was brought to the table last week, and the I can't even do it, so I won't even attempt to do it, this beatboxing of sorts that the girls do. And so that's been incorporated in it because it's part of what they are, but it's what they do in the playground apparently.
We made that up at school.
Tell me, what do you see? You see trouble, you see lazy, you see trouble, you see crazy, you see that ain't me, that's society. Slapping down their labels just because they think they're able to say, go away! Or I'll make that. No, I don't sing go away. Make it a real posh kind of get away.
1, 2, 3. Like mercy rain on Prescott Plain, rain skirting clouds turn round again, till summer sun has had its fun, and trippers are heading home. To it's up to you. Support the Reds, support the Blues.
Found out about this thing in the paper and decided to bring my daughter, and she's really enjoying it.
Right, so it's your daughter who's coming?
Yeah.
I couldn't help noticing that you're not singing yourself.
Oh no, you can tell by my voice I'm a terrible singer.
So you're not...
If you need a friendly face, when you're out there on your own, you see a friendly face with lots of time for all.
They leered at me and they leered at you and explained what they were going to do.
It's been really hard learning the song.
Yeah, just because of the time really, isn't it? I think everyone's getting very anxious now that we've only got
one more week. Next week, and then the week after that we're doing it live.
Yeah.
Really, we should just bring any people, all kinds of people together, no matter what age, no matter what sex, it doesn't matter who they were, just bring them together and just have a good sing-song. And like for the project for 2008, the City of Culture, it was just called Sing Out, and that's what it all is, just people just singing their hearts out, and it's good.
For me, it said it was for people who couldn't sing or wanted to sing, and it was just something for fun. Just said, do you want to learn to sing, basically. Yeah. Didn't say you were coming to do a song in front of lots of people that you'd only get a week before.
And yet, how many people do we know, including maybe ourselves, who say, I can't sing. I've got a dreadful voice, but I love singing because it makes you feel good. And I think that's the basic thing I'd say to someone. It'll make you feel good.
Well, give it a go. Because they were saying, no, you could just leave, but you can't now because you couldn't just leave now. No matter even if you make a show yourself, you can't leave now.
Can you hear the voices?
Nearly. I can nearly hear the voices. Basically we're here because we come to Runcorn Witness Singers, which is a community-based choir, and happens to be about 30 strong at the moment.
Generations tell
their hopes and their dreams.
That's it, lovely. Now do it from...
To start with, it was an input of all different places where people live, and then you had to write that down, and it was different parts to do with our lives, and Bill has taken all that information and put it all together, and I turned it into a song.
Generations tell their hopes and their dreams. What failed, what failed.
Okay, try it again.
Well, normally we go along with what Vicar wants to do, but we have had the occasion when something hasn't worked out and we decided not to do it at all, or to adapt it so that we did like what we were doing.
Sing out, sing out, sing out loud.
Vibka is the choralist. She's going to actually pull it all together. Bill can't always be here, so it's very important, the role that Vibka plays, to get it all right for the night, and she will.
So that then the next one, standing proud, is a lent.
Absolutely. Okay. Sorry about that. So, high harmony is standing proud. And if we could have all of low go, standing proud. Yeah, so we definitely do on that bar 15, on that first, standing proud.
Vibka knows what we can do. You see, Bill is quite new, so he can make music, but she wants to make the music that we can actually sing. So it's like she works with him and, you know, tweaks it a bit, you know, and say, well, we'll do it that way just to get them singers in.
Also listening to the leaders, the singing leaders, they know their choirs. And there have been a couple of occasions where a singing leader has said, well, Bill, it's a bit high. So you've got to go back.
Yeah. But as we're getting more into it, I'm getting more confident about it.
Right, okay. But it's providing a vehicle that's going to be the best in terms of the group and their performance techniques within the scope of the time that they have.
It's a real privilege as the music development officer in Halton to be able to bring in singing leaders who are experts in what they do, and an amazing composer like Bill Connor, to be able to bring those guys in to work with people who maybe have never sung before, or who maybe have never participated in the creative process of composing a piece of music before, and to give them that experience and actually create a situation where these people, where Bill Connor goes to them, help me write a piece of music. What do you, and to actually invest in their personal sort of feelings and experiences, a high level of importance, because that's what this project's all about. It's what it circulates around, and some people have really taken to it and put a lot into it, and they're now getting a lot out of it. So it's for us, it's been it's a wonderful thing to be able to do.